Guenther Steiner believes Lewis Hamilton stands alone as the only driver bigger than his own team. Max Verstappen's quest to surpass Lewis Hamilton's F1 records has slowed in 2025. Max Verstappen's chase to surpass Lewis Hamilton's all-time Formula One records has noticeably lost momentum in the 2025 season. The reigning world champion has managed to win only 2 of the opening 12 Grands Prix, marking a stark contrast to the dominance he displayed in previous years. Currently sitting at 65 career victories, Verstappen remains 40 wins behind Lewis Hamilton's historic benchmark of 105. Although he has secured 4 pole positions so far this year, his career total of 44 still pales in comparison to Hamilton's impressive tally of 104. With Red Bull Racing no longer enjoying the performance advantage of previous seasons, Verstappen's streak of consecutive world championships appears set to stop at 4, falling 1 short of Michael Schumacher's 5-title run. An intense championship battle between McLaren teammates now looks likely to define the 2025 title race. Nonetheless, many within the Formula One paddock believe that Max Verstappen remains the most talented and consistent driver on the current grid. While Lewis Hamilton held that unofficial title during his dominant run at Mercedes, where he secured 6 world titles in 7 seasons, his influence and on-track supremacy have waned somewhat in the new ground effect era introduced in 2022. During a recent appearance on the Business of Sport podcast, former Haas F1 team principal Guenther Steiner highlighted a key area in which Hamilton still stands apart from Verstappen: his global stature and influence beyond the racetrack. Although Red Bull Racing has structured its entire Formula One operation around Max Verstappen, Steiner argued that Hamilton is the only driver whose brand and persona exceed that of his team. Now representing the most iconic name in Formula One history, Ferrari, Lewis Hamilton brings with him a celebrity status that transcends motorsport. According to Steiner, this is something Verstappen has never sought to cultivate. While Verstappen remains singularly focused on racing, Hamilton has built a personal brand that spans fashion, activism, entertainment, and global philanthropy. A recent example of this divergence was the premiere of the upcoming Formula One-themed Hollywood movie, where Hamilton serves as a producer and made a prominent appearance. Verstappen, in contrast, chose not to attend, underscoring his disinterest in the media spotlight that surrounds the sport. Steiner noted that within Formula One, Lewis Hamilton holds a unique position. He is viewed as the only driver whose fame and presence arguably eclipse the identity of the team he represents. This dynamic has become particularly visible now that Hamilton drives for Ferrari, a powerhouse team known as much for its heritage as its ambition. In some circles, there's debate over which name currently carries more weight globally, Ferrari or Lewis Hamilton. When asked whether he would have signed Hamilton for his immense marketing power and celebrity appeal, often referred to as the Lewis factor, Steiner reportedly expressed the view that Ferrari, already a global brand, may not necessarily need that kind of external boost. This contrast is even more striking when considering remarks made by Red Bull Racing's team principal Christian Horner earlier in the season. Amid speculation surrounding Verstappen's future at the Milton Keynes-based team, Horner reportedly reminded the Dutch driver that "no one is bigger than the team," a comment published by The Guardian. However, in hindsight, that statement may have had unintended consequences. In the weeks that followed, rumors emerged suggesting that Max Verstappen played a significant behind-the-scenes role in Horner's dismissal. Although Verstappen's representatives have firmly denied any direct involvement in that decision, and Dutch journalist Eric van Haren noted that all parties appear to agree on this point, the tension was evident. Whether the Dutch driver deliberately influenced the leadership shakeup or not, his dissatisfaction with the internal dynamics at Red Bull seemed to be a contributing factor. On track, Max Verstappen continues to outperform Lewis Hamilton in 2025. The Red Bull driver currently sits third in the Drivers' Championship, holding a 62-point lead over the Ferrari star, who finds himself in sixth. Lewis Hamilton, now 40 years old, has not stepped on the podium since November of last year, as he continues to adapt to his new environment and search for the consistency that once defined his record-breaking career. Despite the changing landscape of the grid, the narrative surrounding the Dutchman and the Briton remains compelling. While Verstappen may currently lead on performance, Lewis Hamilton's unmatched stature off the track ensures he remains one of Formula One's most influential figures, and perhaps the only driver whose name carries as much weight as the team behind him.